Alright folks, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. As always, I'm Falcon, your host. And last time we were, among other things, we were in this lighthouse tower here, attempting to determine why it appears to be haunted. And we had some really tough fights in that place. I mean, some seriously, hardcore fights in the place. When did I complete the dungeons? Interesting. I don't know when I completed that. Actually a little concerned. Because... Okay, we got time. We may end up doing this time, actually. Depends on exactly how much else we get done. I do want to get the... I think I want to do the Bailey. Because it's a requirement for so many other things that I really want to have. I don't know. Roll some priests. Perhaps mechanic bonus. I would like to have the curio shop, but I also want botanical garden. Let's get the Bailey done. We need the Bailey for so many other things that I'm just gonna get the Bailey finished. Alright, we discovered last time that it is looking outside, and it appears to be looking for the Red Dream, a ship. Whatever the hell that is. So we have to ask her and see if she knows anything about it.
Good day, stranger.
Have you heard of the Red Dream? Who hasn't? That ship's been running raids for decades now. Used to stop and do Amar laden with spoils from Rao Tower traders. These days, I hear she spends most of her time prowling the Deadfire Archipelago. Points to a ship anchored in the distance. That's her. When she's at port, her captain, an elf named Merewith, takes her shore leave over at the Charred Barrel in Brackenbury. Believe it or not, she likes her creature comforts. That's what I'm talking about. When a pirate won't even set foot in the tavern on this side of town, it is high time for a new establishment. Okay, so we're gonna have to go, I guess, and talk to the person in the Charred Barrel.
Have you ever chased a skirt wizard? Or do you merely hide behind?
So let's go do that. We're gonna be doing Heritage Hill this time. But we're going to finish up this area first. And I think this is the only thing that I have left to do in this area. I don't think there's anything else. We also have a little side quest that we can turn in for our thieving associates here in Brackenbury. That we might... in fact, I'll probably do that first. It's kind of on the way, depending on where this puts us out. Okay, yeah. So we'll do House Domaville first. Actually, do we have... I feel like there was a Copper Lane. We can't do anything with that one just yet. That we have to go back there to the other place for. Nans and the Brackenbury Sanitarium, so we have that too. In fact, we'll probably do that first. Okay, so let's do the Sanitarium thing first. Hop in here real quick, turn that in, get some money from it, get who knows what else. Maybe she'll even reassemble it into an item, though I doubt they would do that. Doesn't mean that they won't. I just kind of doubt they would go that route. That was a really weird sounding thing. I'm afraid I don't practice anymore, child. Too busy with my research. Maddle sent me. He said you'd be interested in these scepter pieces we found. Let's talk about what do you do here. I'm an animancer. Used to venture on all kinds of underfunded and ill-fated trips out of the expedition hall when I was your age, but lately I found research better suited to my current pace. Can I help you with something else? Sent me. That chatty old fishwife's been blabbing about me, I see. Never trust your secrets to man with so much salt in his beard. Anyway, let's see what you've got. She examines the scepter, her eyes hooded by crinkled flesh. I might have told you true, I'll buy this. Unfortunately, a broken scepter isn't as valuable as you may have led you to believe. Steals a glance at your face, but her fingers tighten around the piece in her hand. I'll take it off you for 500. You seem a little too excited. What aren't you telling me? Sharper than a metal, I see. The truth is, I could repair the scepter. It's broken, sure enough, but the pieces themselves are in good condition. Making it whole again is a matter of alchemy. Expensive alchemy. Got to soak the broken ends of the fiend's blood compound to reconnect them, never mind the embalming work to restore the enchantment. I could do it to the tune of 1,800 pans. Back later. I have the resolve that I can do this. So... What do I... I need a 13 for that? I'm at 12? Okay. What do I got that I can get resolve? +1. I think I already have +1. Yeah, I do. So I need something that adds +2. We need +2. That's perception. Pretty sure I have something that'll add +2 to resolve. I just have to find it. I may not. It's possible I don't. It is indeed possible that I don't. Intellect, will... Okay, maybe I don't. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Maybe I don't have... Maybe I don't have sufficient stuff to add... to get resolve +2. Oh. Because if I equip this, that isn't going to do anything. And I don't have very high lore. Okay, well... I wish they would let you have somebody else talk to them. Talk about the scepter pieces. Okay, hold on. I probably have a food or something that'll add +1 resolve. Let me just look real quick. See if I can find something that'll do it. Adds intellect, that adds a constitution. We just need +1 or +2. Actually, I think I only need +1 because it'll add on top of the other bonus. Because it's a different type of bonus. Perception, constitution, might. I can't imagine those would do what I want. Endurance, deflection. No resolve there. Okay. No, you can't do anything with those, just straight. What's that? Oh, that's part of the... It's part of the thing. Perception. That adds resolve, but we need a dragon egg, which we don't have. Let's see, is there anything I can make that would give me resolve? Anything I could actually make that would give me resolve? Don't you know that there is? It's possible. Scrolls. Those probably wouldn't do anything. Alright, well, it doesn't look like we have the stuff that I need to do it, which sucks. Alright, well, I have the point. I have the money, so I'll just give it to you. I'll expect you want to watch and see that your money's put to good use. Better get comfortable then. Lays out an array of powders, potions, and other obscure ingredients on her desk. After what feels like hours, she returns to the main hall with you and presents the scepter. Looking at it, you never know it had been broken in the first place. This may be the finest work I've ever done, if I may say so, and thanks for giving me the opportunity. Examining a piece like that is a dream come true for someone in my field. Take good care of it. Know more about the sanitariums. Official Center of Animancy. Founded in 2729, and before you get saucy, no, I wasn't around at the time. It was built to treat ailments of the mind and soul. Important sort of place to have in a growing city, and its construction marked the end of the Animancy slowdown that followed the Ball Region's accident. Terrible setback for the discipline. A researcher working outside the Ball Marsh shattered the souls of a dozen volunteers. Of course, we'll never know exactly what went wrong because the mob tore him to pieces. This mishap bears some of the blame for the slower pace of research in the 2.5 decades that followed, but it also helped concentrate practicing animancers here in Defiance Bay. Okay, and that completed that. So we have this. What does it do? It has fine, speed. This is not too bad. Let's give it to you. And you use a rod. Well, it has faster damage. Does less... Although it does crushing damage, which is actually potentially better in and of itself. And it attacks faster. Alright, let's give it a shot. It might be pretty worthwhile. The speed... Because this is faster than it would normally be. So this actually might be a really good weapon. So we'll give it a shot. We'll try it out for a while, and we will see how it goes. Okay, need to get moving. We're burning time here that I don't really have. I'm wasting time trying to discover things that aren't working. So, let's not do that anymore. Let's get moving. So we have a quest here to do real quick. Turn in, rather. We have to go upstairs and talk to the wife of the boss. Because she sent us to go beat up some dude. Who rejected her, apparently. What the hell are you? Oh, you're just a servant. Never mind. Nobody important.
Good day to you.
I've dealt with him. That makes me very glad indeed. Draws on crimson fingernail to her lips. Tell me about it. Don't leave out a single detail. I thrashed that sorry fool within an inch of his life. And took pleasure in your work, I see. Consider me a satisfied customer. And anytime you want to come back, you can have a look at my special wares. Alright, cool. We got some money out of that. What just happened? Start off returned with experience and items. I'm getting near the end of that.
Hello.
So show me what's for sale. What do you have? Exceptional... A variety of exceptional things. Cool. Cool. Dexterity +3. Nice. Dexterity +2. Not so nice. Stealth +2. Finishing blow. Okay. We don't have a rogue, so those aren't useful to us. Those specific ones aren't useful to us. Okay. The rest of these really aren't that good. The Arquebus, this would be nice. This would be really nice. Because the damage that it does is quite impressive. It's probably not worth that kind of money to me at the moment, but it's definitely worthwhile. Honestly, though, nothing super exciting. Because basically this is probably the best thing, really. Hot pink and edged with silver, this cape draws attention. Okay. So dexterity plus 3, that would be pretty badass. But not really horribly useful to me at this time. So we're gonna go ahead and decline that anything that she has. She doesn't really sell anything that I really can make immediate use of. At least nothing that I really need or even really want that much. I mean, you know, give me infinite money and I'd buy a number of things from you, I suppose, but still don't really have anything that's that terribly interesting. Okay, this is what we're here for, though. Or the main thing we're here for. Have to finish up this part of the quest. Alright, we are looking for somebody we have yet to find. That's who we're looking for. What's this? I don't care.
Gods keep you.
Okay. You have nothing to tell me. So useful you are not. Probably have to go upstairs. Oh! Okay, I know who this was. This is that person that we found before that we tried to talk to but wouldn't really talk to us. Yeah, there she is. You! If I want a company, I go to the Salty Mask. What is it this time? Someone at the old lighthouse, Nandra's gift, was looking for your ship. No one goes near that place. If this is your idea of a setup, think again. The last lighthouse keeper watched for your ship every day. It's all in the log. No. She turned me out. We were poorer than the fishermen who live there now, and when she learned I'd put food on our table with stolen corn, she told me that if she never saw me again, it'd be the mercy of the gods. I had nowhere else to go, and it was a rough life until I rose to captain. She ignored the Adir in advance to stay behind. I think she was waiting for you. Turns her eyes away. She was always so stubborn. I forget sometimes where I got it. I'll go. Perhaps it'll give both of us some peace. Okay, return to the lighthouse. I think that we'll have to go into the place and actually check out and see what, if anything, that did. I have a feeling that solved our problem. But we'll see. The one quest down there that we haven't done is the thing where we have to talk to the one chick for, because it's just so damn expensive. I don't have that kind of money. Well, I do, but not that I would really like to spend for...
It is true. You have been at it far longer than I. Where will you go next, when you have all the world to choose from?
Home, of course.
Home isn't any fun. To go somewhere exciting. Home isn't exciting. Okay, game. Any year. Whoa. Foggy as shit all of a sudden. Alright, so we need the lighthouse. Let's run! More information get unlocked in each entry. Yeah, we've seen that before. Even though I've never actually really looked at the bestiary, to be honest. But we've seen how it gives us more and more information on stuff. It's funny watching them run on fast mode. They just like move so
Well
weird.
met, friend.
And then guess what happened? I was keeping an eye out for you, and who strolls down the dock but Merworth herself? Should have seen the stares she got, but she walks right into the lighthouse, never a word to anyone. Just as I'm sure she's met some awful fate in there, she strolls right out, still saying nothing to nobody. Now I'm hearing all sorts of rumors about Merworth and the last lighthouse keeper. I don't know what to believe, but everyone else around here is convinced that the place is safe again. I've even got a construction crew ready to continue work. And I know I've got you to thank. Here, this is for you. Come back when the renovations is done. I've got big plans for this place. Okay, let's look inside real quick. I don't think it's gonna do anything for us at the moment. Oh crap. Whoa, that was quick. That was really quick. That was like ridiculously quick. Rooms are still in construction, but I can get you food and drink if you'd like. See what you got. Ooh, you can sell me dragon egg stuff. Expensive as shit, but nice. Nevertheless. I'll look through real quick. I want to see if there's anything here that you sell that does anything for me. Dexterity, Constitution, Might, more Might, Might Perception, Constitution Perception, Intellect, Dexterity and Perception, Resolve. Okay. Well, nothing that's super exciting. And make a level 5 adventurer though, which is kind of cool. Not that exciting, I suppose, but interesting nevertheless. Okay, that's not interesting. I wonder if the wraith thing that was up here is just straight gone, or is it still there? Okay, so you're still doing work. Hi. Unfinished. And then if we go up all the way to the top, what do we have up here? Okay, so the wraith is just gone, just vanished. And there's absolutely nothing else up here. Alright. That's kind of disappointing, because I wanted to see the interaction. I wanted to see what happened when she got here, when Bearwith came. That's kind of disappointing. I wanted to see what happened. But, oh well. Oh well. Alright, there's a few other things that I could go turn in, but I'm going to do those next time, I think, because it's me wandering around in circles is not terribly interesting. So let's go check out Heritage Hill. And so the second half of this episode, we can hopefully have some action and have something exciting going on. And we'll deal with some of those other random runaround quests later. In the meantime, Heritage Hill we come. And we'll see what kind of chaos persists. Let's turn around. Heritage Hill is closed. So Wayla sent me. I'm looking into the missing guards. So you're the one she sent word about. Expecting you to send in a whole squad of justice. Yours. Not that I'm volunteering, mind you. I'll have the gate open immediately. Just watch your step. I'm afraid we can't send anyone after you if this goes badly. And that is what might have happened. None. I got no desire to find out, if you catch my meaning. The ones that disappeared weren't the deserting type. The worst part is, both times the watch disappeared, the next rotation found the gate unlocked. Don't know whether they went in, or whether something got out, but if it's the later, refugees are going to be the least of our problems. I heard of seeing anything unusual. Friend, I try to try to see and hear as little as possible. One of the women on the last watch said she heard someone shouting from the northeast part of the district, something that sounded like an order. I don't see how anyone could survive in there. Once or twice I've caught a glimpse of something moving on the other side of the gate. I just as soon forget about it. Well, I already hear skeletons, or what sounds like skeletons. So not fast mode. Oh, hi. Wizard. Ew. That's not fun. Okay. Dog. Assault. You. Assault. You. Blast that wizard in the face. You, and you, and you attack that fighter. First...
Place gets my blood.
Hi. Okay, trigger this off. That'll blow up some things. It didn't do as much damage as I was hoping it was going to do, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, that's one dead. Probably fire off another one of these. Let's do it. Let's see. I want you to deal with the range with this wizard. I don't want that wizard to be able to cause too much damage. Damn it, get out of my way.
Spot on.
Fortunately, these guys are pretty weak. And by pretty weak, I actually mean really damn weak. So we just wipe the floor with them without really even trying. Oh, how did we miss you? Okay, what do we got? Trap. And junk. Actually, it's not junk. That's actually really useful, but not something I can presently use, unfortunately. So, useful as it may be, something twitches and shambles in the darkness between the slats. A rancid draft creeps from the house. Clearly a zombie, or something along those lines. Don't think I can go this direction any further. So we're done here for the moment. Heritage Hill Cemetery. That's probably a bad place to go when the place is crawling with zombies and skeletons. Cemetery is probably the last place you want to be. Just saying.
Yes.
Okay, blast this dude. Bam. Alright, get our 2 prime tanks in there. Hold for a moment on everything else. Whoa, okay, there's a lot of you. Ooh, Revenants. Ooh, Revenants are bad. Alright, yeah. Revenants are bad. Oh, damn it. Suck game. Oh, no. None of that. None of that craziness. Don't do anything stupid just yet. Alright, I need... want this. Oops. Are you casting that? No. Messed it up. Because I hit targeted the wrong person.
Indeed.
Alright, well, you exploded quick as hell. Okay, maybe Revenants aren't as terrifying as I remember them being.
Let's see what lies this way.
Maybe I've just leveled enough that Revenants are no longer that terrifying. Blood Moss. Lovely. Sounds like good times. Alright, let's just stay stealthed and move slowly through the area, and we will secure things as we go. This is a big open area. I don't like big open areas when there's lots of enemies around. Or potentially lots of enemies around, at least. Blood Moss. Okay. Lots of that. Lots of that around here. Blood Moss is new, actually. I don't think I've seen it before. Okay, what's this? The trapped. Not that I can tell. It's also junk. Complete and total junk.
To whispers and shadows.
Cloak again. It's not just run around willy-nilly. Oh, that looks like good times. Dargle. Hell's a Dargle. Guessing the super version of a ghoul? One would assume.
Oh,
Possibly. Maybe not. I don't know.
certainly.
Hey,
Alright, let's not play games with these guys. Let's not play games with these guys. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and give you some firepower. Some serious firepower. You should probably get running. Just saying. Oh, what are you doing? You're not doing what I told you to do. Not doing at all what I told you to do. And now you've trapped yourself in combat, so now you're boned. Can't do what I wanted because you're stuck in combat. Oh, that did some damage. That might be worthwhile. Just throw out a bunch of those. Soul Shock is definitely doing some damage. Alright, let's see. Oh, I know what I can do. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Let's see, that's 2 mic. I want you. Alright, right there. That'll nail a bunch of them. Not perhaps as many as I would like, but what the hell are you doing? Why are you not down here making yourself useful? No, 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 no. Cease the madness. Cease whatever kind of crazy shit that you're doing. Y'all just fucked up, thanks. Alright, Pillar of Faith. Smashy smash. Hey, you guys, hope you all are doing something useful, because if you're not, I'm gonna be pissed. Because I really could use you doing something useful. Just saying. And there goes a bunch of you down the drain. Okay. Now we can use the real firepower. There we go. That worked. Hell of a lot better.
Certainly.
Alright, that was a difficult fight, I won't lie.
Hello?
Was definitely a difficult fight, but we handled it pretty well, pretty effectively. That's an entrance into something that we don't want to go into just yet. Massive stone door of the tower is sealed, but there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it. Okay, so that's something that we will have to come back to, I guess. There's no way to do anything with that just yet. We have to find some way to open it before we can do anything with it. Alright, let's check out the cemetery. We'll advance up north in a moment, but let's secure the areas that we've kind of been to already before we go too much further. Before we really advance any further, let's secure areas that we've been. Ultimate Pride open. We don't want that. That's one of the lore-breaking, or potentially lore-breaking things that... We have 6 mechanics now? How do I get that?
It's done.
Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Spell defense bonus. Ooh. Nice. I will definitely take that. Oh, hi. One of the Dargle. Oh, bad. Bad. Really bad. Okay, well, too late. Too late. And knock that bastard down. Might as well if you're going to be hurling yourself into battle. Alright, there's one good blast off. Get another one off. Blast some more guys in the face. Okay. Go ahead and throw that down on him. Where you at? Let's actually not do that just yet. I want to get you better positioned. So as not to waste any more of the spell than necessary. And you just get wrecked. Just get wrecked.
Certainly.
Hallmark
trail.
score of the vault. Oh.
Following
No,
your
no, no,
lead.
no. Fall back. What we got? Ghouls and more nasty things. Okay. Move it. Oh, you all are bloody stupid. Come on, guys. What the hell are you doing? Quit being retarded. I mean, I know you are kind of retarded, but quit being retarded. Okay, where are you? Let's get you. Oh, no, no, no. Come on, get up there. Fire that off. Attack this dude. Attack. Make your bloody useless cells useful. Attack. Get attacking. Attack harder. Attack harder. Oh, another Dargul. Great. Just what we don't need. That smashes out some good damage. So that'll help. Let's not do that just yet. Can you even get close enough to hurt these guys? Possibly not?
Oh.
By possibly not, it actually looks like you definitely can't. Okay. Well, in that case, go ahead and throw down some supporting spells then. Where's the mage? You. Throw out some damage.
This isn't working.
Alright, Dargul won't last long. You're gonna wreck him pretty quick. Yep, as stated.
Oh.
Gonna wreck him pretty quick. What? What are you on about? None of that. None of whatever it was you were just doing. What? Unlocking this requires the proper key. Okay, well, good to know. Admith Hadrat. Hadrid. 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 I've encountered somebody named Hadrid before. I don't remember what their name, who they were though. Hadrid. Oh. Aha. I don't think I want anything to do with whatever's going on in there. At least not just yet. We'll come back. But that looks like a little bit more madness that I'm presently prepared to engage in. Just a mite.
A simple test.
Might more craziness than I'm presently interested in dealing with. Let's see what's up here first. Behind the building. Anything? Anything at all? What we just found actually in there, it must be the, because we were looking for guys that were captured. And that must be, oh, revenants. Let's see what's in this building. They must be where we need to go, because that thing had them controlled. So that must be the quest location. At least our present quest location. Broken stairs, so we can't go up. Perfectly fine with me. Totally happy with not having to go up. Not gonna lie. Not in the slightest bit interested in going up. Not even a little. Oh, hi.
Yes.
Oh, hi. Boom.
What?
Self down there, trigger off that.
I'm here.
Go over here, fire off one of these. You presently can't do much, but that's perfectly fine. I'm totally okay with you not being able to do much right this second. Alright, go ahead and fire that off. Can you get behind them? No, you can't. It's not not without killing these guys first. That's fine. Go ahead and nail down some damage. Oh, don't attack me.
Oh, I shall.
I'm not the person you should be attacking, fools. We suddenly have lots of vessel flesh. More than we could ever desire. Last will and testament has been carefully drawn up on a stained piece of sackcloth. A list of Lord Valta's various titles and holdings ended with the following. Should no member of my family survive, it is my wish that my wealth and property be dispensed to the Crucible Knights. Let my wife and children and me be buried with my forebears in the Valtus family tomb at the right hand of Duke Hadrat. Signed, Valerio Valtus, 5th Lord of House Valtus. Clearly the place that we are
Indeed.
presently at. The Valtus, whatchamacallit? Oh. Oh, hi. Sadus, let us in. It's safe. Come out now. Open the door, Sada. The female Dargle sniffs the air and whirls around hissing, Survivor! Oh, so you guys are... interesting. Very interesting.
Where
I shall.
Sure.
Okay. Oops. No. Target that dude. You bloody idiot. Where's the mage? There he is. Go ahead and come over here and throw that down. Once you get down here, trigger this. That fires off that. Go ahead and trigger this on him. And we want you to move over here. No, over here. Thank you. That's Lady Valtus that'll be dead. Assuming the spell actually works. Okay, now everyone can concentrate fire on Lord Valtus. And you're dead. Congrats. Congratulations. A bloodstone, a mess of money.
I shall.
I shall be
Okay.
quiet as a calm sea.
That's interesting though. They apparently are capable of talking, which means they still have enough intellect left to be able to talk. Okay. Well now. Probably is this. Yes. Now is there an actual survivor in here? They were trying to talk to somebody. Groundskeeper letter. We see to it that the family mausoleum is swept and the marble polished. The key is hanging as always in the kitchen by the oven. In the kitchen by the oven. Oh, cat. We found a kitty. Whoever... I can hold the outside as if someone dug through. Oh. So somebody must have dug their way out. Since the key is kept above the stove in the kitchen. While opening the outside, someone must have pried a section of the wall loose. Where this person went from there is the next question. Of the something in the stove in the kitchen. Alright, I think we can run now because I think we've killed everybody. Mausoleum key is missing. Essentially, Seda escaped the house and fled to the family mausoleum. Okay. I think the mausoleum is probably that locked place that we couldn't get into before. Most likely. Could be wrong.
Nice,
but I'm guessing. It's probably the place in question.
Hmm?
Okay. Pause, attack, attack. Fire off that. Attack as well. Fire. Oop. Fire off that. That gets everybody attacking. That did some damage. That definitely did some damage. Okay, so we want that to trigger there. Okay, and I'll move down here and just wreck face. And everything explodes. In very short order.
I shall.
Okay, mail coif and camping supplies, which is nice. Because we need the camping supplies. I'm just not quite ready for that yet. Heritage Hill Cemetery. Okay. Oh! Alright, fuck him. Assault! Kick its ass! I was gonna do this the old-fashioned style, I think.
How may I help?
Why? Because you're weak and fairly easily killed. Mausoleum is sealed up tight. Pretty much has to be this one. Vaultus. Oh, now it's open. Cool. So we'll do this, and then, oh, hi. Hi, Seda. Excuse me while I rob your family's ancestral tomb. Oh. Alright. That hurt.
Oh,
Summon an Adra Beetle. I'll take it.
yes.
Yeah, excuse me while I rob all the things. Woman in finery and a turquoise necklace. Eh. Alright, little gold cow is in the back of the tomb. Her face is streaked with dirt, and even in the shadows you can tell she's far too thin. She watches you holding her breath. What are you doing in here? Inches closer to the, or she's inches into the candlelight. Her clothes a little more than filthy rags now, but ripped and stained fabric looks like embroidered silk. You have to be quiet. Noise brings the hungry people. Sagani stands stock still, looking at the girl as if at a wounded rabbit. Orok's shadow looks like she's been on her own for weeks. My name is Seda. Are you hiding from them too? Seda, I came across some Dargles in a house. You saw mother and father? And Emilio? How did you get away? Let's not tell her we killed them, because it's probably unwise. She'll probably be very upset. They never saw me, I was very quiet. Isn't clear whether she's unconvinced or just dazed. We're the hungry people, the ones outside. They don't sleep or die, but they eat. What happened to you? You're frightened, you've been stuck here for a long time. I'm trying to remember what happened before. There was a big noise and light in the sky. Everyone thought it was a storm, but then people started waking up. After they died, I mean, they twisted their shredded sleeve into knots. Mother and father and Emilio boarded up the door, but the hungry people found our house. They fought, but the hungry people always get up again. They broke through the door, and Mother told me to hide. And then I came to hide. But the door got stuck, and I didn't know when it would be safe outside. Where is your family? At the house. Mother told me to hide and not let anyone in. Then I heard a lot of noise and fighting and yelling. And then Mother told me to open the door again, but she didn't sound right. You need to get out of here. Are the hungry people out there? It's still dangerous, but the path to the main gate should be clear. Run for it. We should be able to get away now, because we did clear, for the most part, the path. For the most part, we got the path cleared. Oh, she's almost dead. We need to rest. And that's actually going to have to be the end of the episode, unfortunately. Where are we at? Should be as safe as any. You wake to see Durance, his staff held in both of his hands before him. A flame flickers at its top end, casting launch shadows across his face as he stares at contemplation. Still, for all the light of the fire, your eyes can't focus on him. Perhaps it is awakening from sleep or a trick of the light, but he seems indistinct, blurred around the edges, everything except for the staff. The staff, he seems to be studying its engravings. As you watch, the engravings glow thinly red, like through the cracks of heat-suffused wood. Lines stream like molten metal, burning along the edges of a staff, then branch out in an intricate series of fiery veins, bunching thickly where his hands clutch the wood, pulsing as if a heartbeat. As you watch, the veins spiral into a dozen separate circles, circles that spiral again until they are arranged in a circle of their own. They pulse, wait, and all is strangely silent, and then suddenly there's a great light from the fire, a rushing of air, a great flash, and you awaken again to see Durance in the same place, still holding the staff, but he is solid, real. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, or reacted to what occurred.
Yes.
Interesting. I thought I felt your eyes. I mean, now come the words. I had a question I wanted to ask you.
You're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
I saw something strange. You were sitting by the fire and I saw a great light from your staff. Looks at you silently. Tell me what you saw. It was like flashed like an explosion, a rushing of air, incredibly bright.
You saw.
The Godhammer. Godhammer?
People, a symbol of their independence. It saved the Deerwood.
What do you know about
To an
it?
end. Knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny Aothis overstepped. The Godhammer reminded Aothis of it. As I help shape it, give it life, and release it into the world. Once seen, its glory is almost too bright to be believed, and too bright to be forgotten.
So you helped build it.
We fashioned the weapon, drafted
12 of
plans
us.
for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. Each of us were given a staff made from the forest of black trees around us, glowing with embers and fire far greater than this branch you see now. That was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11, the shadows of the 12 who would come to stand on the bridge to stop Aothis.
Dozen bright circles emerging from your staff as well. Shadows of the 12. Saw a dozen bright circles.
There was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were a dozen shadows cast, a dozen faithful of Margren, her fiercest supporters and shapers of the Godhammer.
The rest of the staff in front of him and the flame atop it curls for a moment, the light flaring slightly, splits into arena flames one after the other until a dozen is met.
As fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall.
Then it blossoms brightly once and resumes its candle intensity. In the aftermath, the shadows seem sharper in the vicinity as if they have edges, and you blink to clear your vision. Durance is still staring at the tiny candle-like flame intently.
Eye of the Godhammer, perhaps. And we shared their fate as well in time. Now the spine of the Deerwood is marked by the Godhammer. Marked by Margaret.
He frowns, moves his gaze from the staff. What do you mean shared their
Stilled
fates?
breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passions beneath the waste. Some deaths come from silence.
That's the cord of his robe. Oh, so some of them.
Shared with Margaret, after the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same. It was as if we'd lost our senses, and sense of purpose as well. Instead of victory being welcomed, there was silence, within and without.
Seems that it's cutting out the first like part of each sentence. Because it started like with Mogren there, like with Mogren. It didn't say the connection we once shared. It just said with Mogren. Either that I'm hearing shit, one of the two. Completely possible. Totally crazy.
To have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Mogren was pleased by what we had done.
Why is that?
The wheel stilled.
World is
There
broken.
is sickness in the world's heart. Perhaps the price of crossing a god. Even as Mogren shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed. Just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind. Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance.
Quite possibly.
Then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Mogren's teachings, I would find them again. I would make her see me again.
So what did you do?
How reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aethys, if that had simply set him free. Had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel? Like a mortal?
It takes an odd upturn. For once, it feels like he's genuinely asking a question.
Blessed Godhammer Bridge. I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees. Wondered if I needed to be burned to find myself again. That is Mogren at her heart. At least that is my hope. These are the doubts that befall me.
What happened when you returned to Ashfall?
Gives one time to think. And if you think long enough, you do not go home. I left without telling anyone, with only the robes I wore at Halgot, my staff, and my name, which is long buried. Disciples, I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But it was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that, or had asked. Grab victory from defeat and
You feel as if your god has betrayed you. You feel as if you betrayed your god.
about being used and cast aside. Perhaps Widewen himself felt it. There at the end, when the hammer struck. To be the proof that your god is hollow as the vessel it inhabits. Purpose, and avoided all contact with other Magranic priests. Did not seek the walls of Ashfall, and sought to make amends to my god through actions. For a time. And not long after, came the first signs of the Hollowborn. So many crimes, trespasses, violations. The Salvation. Animancers were another sickness born of the Saints' War. A relapse of innovation, of desperation to heal what we had caused. All seemed worse than before the bridge, not better. And as years passed, the world became even worse still for the victory.
Maybe the purges weren't what Magrin wanted either. Now I see why you call her a whore. She jilted you and you still pine for her. Committed atrocities and your goddess has shut you out for it. Exactly what you deserve. It sounds like she will forgive you. It seems Magrin's silence is your trial. Maybe the purges weren't what she wanted either. Sweat collects in the sooty creases of his forehead and runs down his ruddy cheeks. It drips from the tip of his nose. His mouth moves, but his utterances make no sound. He is, for once, at a loss. Feeling your gaze, he quickly composes himself, wiping his forehead with the back of a dirty hand.
Worship the whims of some fickle bitch, and you'll never be more than dirt beneath her feet. Worship what she worships, on the other hand. Take her fire for your own, and her esteem comes on its own. Of course, by that time, you no longer need it. Trial and transformation, sure as Durance taught.
Glares at you and staring into his eyes gives you the feeling of peering over the edge of a great cliff.
My feet, but what's burned once will never burn again. These talks are your trial, Watcher. You cannot deflect the truth to one who has already been purified by it.
Yeah, huh. So, what happened on the bridge? We chose the bridge because we could control it. It was a place where we could choke Eothas on his own footsteps, where we knew his feet would fall, a narrow neck of stone. But it was more than that. It was the spine of the direwood, symbolic of its backbone. Such symbols are important in the construction of a weapon. Any weapon. I suspect Eothas knew that as well, and so did his vessel and its arrogance. He intended to walk upon the bridge as if walking on the backs of the deerwood, and we intended to burn him with the light of our faith, and his, 12 on the bridge, 12 in the shadow, and gave ourselves to it. Gave yourselves to it? We put
Ourselves into the Godhammer. Such a device is not simply a machine. There are elements of the spirit in it. Even Widewind's spirit.
Why and why?
He was our enemy, and he had provided the flesh the god wore as a cloak. That flesh made him vulnerable. I knew what fields his hands had tilled, his family, what he had harvested, where he had been born. We sought to know him, what had led him to fight us.
And why was that important?
You kill the man it inhabits, and you leave that man a ruin. Burn him to ash. The weapon was meant to not only burn his flesh, but it would burn his soul. And it did, at the cost of our own, and at the cost of our goddess's favor. That whore be damned.
Is that why your image is blurred in the dream? Perhaps your eyes are blinded by the god hand as Light Watcher. I may feel half a man at times, but even that is twice that of most others.
Your fears are baseless. The Godhammer, seeing its light, only fueled my anger and made me stronger. Made me re-examine the teachings of Margaret. Put them in a new light.
It looked as if there was only part of you, as if your spirit had been sheared in
Asked any more
half.
questions on me, Watcher. Nor did I ask you to look upon me without my leave. Get gone, and leave me be.
Yes.
Interesting. Oh, we got everyone leveled. Cool. Well, folks, this has been Pillars of Eternity. I have been Falcon, your host. Next time, we're going to go ahead, finish up clearing this area as best we can, at least. And we will see what we see. So, thank you for watching. As always, Falcon, your host, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.